I feel like electro shock. You
should go to Johnny.
All right, you ready?
Yeah. Are we introing it? Yeah. What's up, guys? Welcome back to West Coast Vlogs and Pods. It's your boy Andy P.
Scummy Jummy.
Dude, I can't.
And Hanky Hand over here.
Yeah, I'm Hanky Hand. You sound like you're constipated right
Yeah,
now.
right.
I was.
You're like, ugh. I was like, all right. He's
I just pooped my pants. I'm actually wearing one of those like adult diaper things.
Oh my god.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Good for you.
You could.
All right.
This is
What
our
episode is this?
First. Well, does the New Year's Eve one count as an episode?
Yeah.
Then this is episode 8, I think.
Shout out to episode 8.
First one of the
out.
year.
The decade.
Bro, I haven't seen you guys since last decade.
Yeah, let's talk about how
Well, I've seen Henry, but I haven't seen you.
Let's talk about how Andrew just ghosted us for all of
What?
winter break.
No, I didn't. I totally
yeah,
did.
you did.
I totally did. I feel bad.
No, you don't. Because if you did, you would have.
Well,
like,
wait.
come ahead.
When we tried to do stuff, and you're like,
No,
You're like,
but then we
dude,
ended up
I gotta
doing
hang out
stuff.
with my mom.
Then we
today."
ended up doing stuff.
I love the Andrew impression of us. Now it's just,
hey, Mom. I'm sorry.
Mom, I need to go to the beach, man.
huh.
Dude, imagine having to wear a uniform to school.
Dude, do you
Was-
remember when
was it?
when
Yeah, was it?
Rosemont was thinking about becoming a uniform school?
When I went to, so I moved up.
No one
to
cares
here.
about your.
No, but I had to wear.
Chicago.
No.
When
I was
Hey,
in
hey,
Glendale.
Dude, in the Dale, bro, in Glendale, bro,
The
Glen. My elementary school used to have, like, when I was a little kid, they had a.
No, that was the opposite.
We had a uniform, and it was rough, bro. Kind of sucked
No.
a bunch of crud. I didn't like it. But imagine being like older and having to wear like a white polo shirt and khaki shorts.
Well, at
wouldn't
Rosemont, they're
do
like,
that.
you can't wear hats with logos and like your clothes have got to be this.
I was talking to
Oh.
Emma about this, how like strict the Rosemont dress code was, and she was talking about how girls were complaining that it's sexist towards girls, but she's like, do you see any guys walking around wearing those clothes? Like, no. So like it makes sense.
Their shorts are
Except for
shorts are too
no,
short.
I shouldn't say that. Cut that out.
Wait, what?
Got tank tops banned at Rosemont. for
Oh,
guys.
really?
Because he wore them so much. He wore like the cutoff ones.
Yeah, the bro tanks.
Dude, no, speaking of him, I remember we were talking about, like, in my 12th grade English class, he was in my class, and he would always just, like, talk unnecessarily for, like, long periods of time. And, like, I remember we were talking about, like, corporal punishment somehow, and he's like, you know, like, I just, like, wouldn't let the teacher do that. They try to touch me. I'm a big guy. I would just freaking, like, hit them back, dude. I wouldn't allow that. And we're like, okay, calm down, bro. You're just getting so, like, heated. He's like, they wouldn't touch me, dude. They don't want to mess
I mean,
with me.
legit though. If a teacher tried to hit me, I'd be like, bam.
Yeah, but if you were like in second grade,
Not when you
wouldn't know any
were
better. No, I'm saying you wouldn't know any better.
Yeah, when I'm 10, dude, I'd go for cheap shots.
Dude, my dad was in a class once. This is like 70s, early 70s, and like when he was like elementary school, and like there was a kid in his class. This first of all, this teacher was like really insecure, like short guy, just like everyone like always a dick.
Yeah.
Everyone hated him, and so like. Well, I guess one day, like, they were trying to watch something, and that one of the kids who liked to just mess around, like, was, like, flickering the lights. And like, he was like, stop doing that, stop doing it. Everyone's laughing. So the freaking teacher comes up to this kid, picks him up by the throat, and just throws him over, like, 3 desks.
Oh my
Yo,
God.
that's
And then,
so
like,
dope.
and then, like, literally, like, dragged him to the office. Could you imagine that happening
It's
today?
so
Like,
dope.
like, I can't even.
That just diving over desks and just beating
throwing
the
a
living
kid by the
crap
throat?
out of them. Yeah, dude, that's kind of badass though.
I mean,
Yeah.
they used to be able to get away with that stuff. Now we're in his phones and, like,
My
laws.
yeah, like, turn your phone off,
Dude.
No, and you can't,
Dude,
yeah.
since Emma's sisters go to Rosemont and CV, they're always saying that it's like, I need another word for.
It's bad.
Yeah, it's just really bad there. But
It's a bad show.
It's a
like
bad,
with the vaping and the phones and
Oh,
stuff, like they say that
Oh,
the
yeah.
teachers are just like freaking out in class.
Dude, because kids are vaping in like.
That's so annoying.
grade.
Why? It's like, why do you have to vaping? Because the problem is everyone's addicted to nicotine.
Yeah, dude, and they're gonna be screwed by the time they get to high school. Dude, when my dad was in high school, they were kind of doing the same thing, where it was a teacher that all the kids messed around with.
Because they're all smoking
And-
cigarettes. then,
dude.
too.
Yeah, because they all just messed around, and one of the teachers
Oh, okay. Yeah.
hit like the back of my uncle's head because my dad's a twin, and so they had to sing.
Oh.
They had one of their classes together.
Oh, okay.
And he hit my uncle in the back of the head, and my grandma like drove, like when they picked him up from school, she just walked straight into the office after they told her, and just talked for like 30 minutes, and then got the teacher, like he was out for like 2 months on unpaid leave.
Oh.
And yeah, he got freaking pranked, bro.
What state was this in?
This was in Illinois.
Illinois?
Yeah.
I don't know. If this
Dude.
was like, is corporal punishment legal there? Or was it?
No.
So it wasn't
No.
legal there? Okay, well, that's...
Where was your where's
Well, my dad was like in Massachusetts, or I think that's where he was. when
Don't
this
trust
happened.
people on the East
Damn,
Coast,
bro.
dude. They'll
No,
beat
dude.
you up.
I mean, corporal punishment, even if it wasn't legal, they would just do it anyways. So.
dude, the East Coast people, freaky man. I don't talk to East Coast people. They're aliens.
Dude, I've been watching Star Wars the last 2 weeks with Emma. Because before we started watching them, she had only seen The Force Awakens. That was the only Star Wars movie she ever watched.
That's so sad, dude.
It's just because she went with like friends. Well, she hasn't seen Indiana Jones. She hasn't seen Jaws.
so she hasn't seen like
She hasn't seen classics, and her dad
Oh
is
my.
a
She hasn't
sound
seen
mixer
any like
for
big
movies.
blockbuster
She hasn't
Hollywood
seen
movies.
Indiana Jones, dude. Come
Yeah.
on. Did
I
you
know,
ever watch
so-
like
Dude, that first
RC?
movie is such a good movie.
Which one?
The first Indiana Jones.
Oh my
movie
god,
is
it's
such a good movie.
amazing.
It's-
Raiders
it's
is
the best
so
one.
good.
It's the best. It is the best.
Even
one.
I like all three of them.
Well, the first, yeah, I like
The
it
second
too.
one's kind of silly.
Kalima.
I still like it, dude. I think it's hilarious.
You always do that. No, I mean the third one is it's pretty good.
I like the third one. I like
Dude,
the
fourth
first one
is
better.
the
but
best. The fourth is
the
the best.
fourth. Bro.
You guys excited for the
Aliens.
fifth one comes
Shia
out?
LaBeouf.
Fifth one comes out next year or 2022.
Is
next
Harrison
year.
Ford in it? Yeah.
You bet.
He's like
That's
He's still in
scary.
in a wheelchair.
Dude's old, dude. Yeah, but we're on episode.
Where's Shia?
Where?
We finished. We finished episode 4, and after watching the prequels again, it's been like the first time, honestly, probably in 10 years since
Missing out,
I've
bro.
watched the prequels.
Wait,
not as
we
bad.
watched episode 3.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
a couple,
yeah, but like this first two.
First two,
I
okay.
haven't seen them forever.
Dude, I haven't.
They're
watched-
not
yeah.
as bad as everyone says. The
Really?
first one, it
boring.
just is like a side story. Like, but even though it has the main characters, like they don't focus on Obi-Wan, who's in the next 3. They focus on Kid Anakin and Qui-Gon, and Qui-Gon obviously dies. So it just feels it feels like a
Oh, the movie's 20 years old.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
Andrew, no one
no.
likes you. What? Who said that?
Whoa. Dude, you can't be saying that.
But it felt like a side movie, like one of like Rogue One or something. It felt like
Yeah.
one of those
No.
movies.
Rogue.
Because
And
only
then-
half so much of that movie is just the
And
pod
then the
racing.
second one, besides if there's a scene without Anakin in it, it's good. It's just Anakin is just constantly saying cringy stuff. the
Sand,
entire-
bro.
Yeah, he's just
No,
constantly
all that
saying.
stuff of him and like her together, like
But besides that, like the stuff with Obi-Wan's good in that movie. Like it's not
it's
bad at all.
entertaining. I mean, the ending is entertaining.
Like when he's like hunting down like Jango Fett, and they're like, wait, why is there a clone army? Like there's like what?
What?
I once watched like a fan edit of like the prequels. They literally cut out everything in the first movie except the ending, pretty much. Cut out like half of the second one and kept most of the third one. And I'm like, yeah, that's
Yeah. Well, with the
yeah.
second one, I didn't realize that the Jedi didn't know about the clone army until
Oh,
Obi-Wan
yeah, you're right.
went.
No,
to
that's
the
like
place.
brand- yeah.
I was like, what? I don't remember that happening.
because that's why Obi-Wan goes there. He's
Yeah.
like, where's Master Sifo Dyas? And
Yeah, and then I
remember
watched the
that.
third one, still banger. That fight's still the best
Master
fight.
Skywalker. There's too many of them.
Oh, dude, that's the
What are they going to do?
dude. The fight between Obi-Wan and Anakin though is still the best lightsaber fight in my
Oh, that's
opinion.
fine. movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I still like the Darth Maul fight a lot though.
yeah, but then freaking Qui-Gon, he's like the best character in the first one, dies, and it's like,
So,
all
I
right,
mean, so does Darth Maul.
yeah, but you know,
I mean, Anakin basically dies in that third fight.
yeah, dude, he gets messed
It's
up.
like
It's
melted,
awesome.
bro. So
Yeah.
when he goes into the
I
haven't
Yeah, is that part?
I haven't like I like kind of like
peeked
you.
a
I
lot.
haven't seen
Sorry,
I haven't seen the prequels in like over 10 years. It's been
Like
really
the first movie, unless like you're planning on watching them all, or you just really feeling the first movie, it's not worth watching the first movie.
It's
It's
The second one, it
third
might be. The third one is. I think the third one's a good movie. The third one's probably my second or third favorite Star Wars.
yeah, no,
What's your
same here.
first?
Empire.
Empire.
It's just the best one.
I don't know. I like that
Because
movie,
of the
but
story is the best.
yeah, I gotta rewatch it. Like I recently rewatched it in like a party setting, and I wasn't really fully paying attention to it because I hadn't watched it fully since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like New Hope
But,
to
I don't
me
know.
was interesting, but it's
Look,
just
that's
kinda
a
slow.
movie.
I know
that-
it came out in the
it was,
70s.
It was
I can't
saved. It
blame
was literally saved in the edit. That was like supposed to be a train wreck of a movie. It came out. They saved it. Barely saved that movie. It made a bunch
A
of
New
money.
Hope?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the actors weren't taking it seriously.
Really?
Yeah, no, they weren't at all. Like it could have been like a complete low budget. I mean, not
Yeah.
a low, but like just the
A
quality of
complete
like a
just-
bad
yeah.
movie.
I don't know because I also haven't seen Empire in a long time, so we're gonna watch it.
I mean,
next.
it's a good movie.
So we'll see.
I like the sixth one regardless. It's probably still
I
my
never
favorite.
liked the sixth.
I don't
one.
understand why. The freaking ending is amazing. Endor and like the
See, I don't like anything on Endor. I was
I
like,
don't know, the Ewoks,
this is
dude.
boring.
Whoop, no.
Really?
Because I don't like Star Wars movies. Like that's why I hate The Last Jedi. That happens on like one planet.
Oh.
Like the sixth one is just Endor and the Death Star, right?
Mm,
I mean, he goes to Dagobah for a little bit, but
well,
I don't know.
no,
it's,
it's all. What is that plan? Whatever, like their rebel station is. They're also there a lot too.
it's on Endor in that movie.
Is it?
They moved the rebel thing to
I-
Endor.
Yeah.
I don't know. So yeah, and then I'm not excited to watch the new ones again, except for maybe Rise of Skywalker. But gotta watch them
You
all.
have to watch them again.
Well, yeah, because she hasn't seen any.
The
of them.
Last Jedi. The
Yeah, I'm
Last-
not excited
Yeah.
to watch that.
Oh,
again.
wow.
Once again, I watched that situation in like a group setting. I watched the movie in a group situation setting. It's all right. I mean, it's got some really cringy stuff,
What,
but
The
like
Last Jedi?
it's
The Last
it's
Jedi?
different enough where I can watch it, but it's still just like I could have.
The thing
got
is
like
that
an hour of that movie.
the thing is that I don't like they ruin Luke. They're just on a ship the
They
whole
try to-
time.
they
Like,
try to-
what do we do? We're
They-
just
yeah.
slowly moving away from them.
And then they try to
Nah,
like
I
push
don't-
all these. Like,
I don't want to get into that movie. We're gonna spend like an
The
hour.
entire
talking about
I
it.
think
No,
I'm
I'm-
pretty sure we already talked.
Well, we talked about
I'm
Rise
just
of
really
Skywalker.
really quick.
Yeah,
the,
sure.
The
Keep it brief.
casino planet, everything's bad.
Yes.
The only good
The-
part is when Luke like force projects himself, but then he dies from it. So it's like, well, that freaking sucked.
Dude,
Well,
spoiler
well,
alert.
well,
That was it.
That doesn't matter. Think about the new one. Spoiler.
And then they follow like little ice foxes, and then
No.
Rey's like, "Oh, I can move all these boulders," and she's surprised that she can. She's like, "Whoa, I didn't know I could do
What?
this."
But,
And then that's it.
But in the
And
new
they try to
one,
push
I,
all those like values
I made a
on you.
that's like the
It's
same
like
thing with
cheesy
freaking
values.
Princess Leia when she dies.
Yeah.
Did you? You saw it. You saw it.
Yeah.
Freaking, they're just like,
And
she's
then,
like, oh, I died before I made them in the movie, so I'm just gonna randomly poof
I'm
away.
just gonna like at some point just like
Yeah,
and
but-
disappear.
I don't know. Leia in the last couple of movies hasn't done anything, so I didn't.
They
really
definitely
care.
had more planned, and then they just kind of got.
Well, also like she died, so
No, I'm saying like even when she was alive, like in Last Jedi, she kind of was just there, and then she like
she
freaking
was, like-
Christopher Reeve Superman like out of the spaceship,
I mean,
and then the first one she's just there. Like I know she's like older and she's not gonna be like fighting with them, but like at least like give her a more important role than just like being like,
'Cause,
here's
like,
what you guys do.
she was so messed up just from like drugs.
Oh, her
and
whole life, yeah,
her
she
whole
did.
life.
well.
She couldn't handle more, dude. She just disappeared, like legit, actually disappeared, like a Jedi. Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I can go into this movie so much.
Yeah, that's all I gotta say about Star Wars. I watched the first half of Solo and I gave up. It was too boring.
It's all right. The second half is better, but it's very
it's just,
okay.
It's just he's not like Han Solo. I was just bored by him. That
It's just
chick,
like-
that chick he's trying to get with, I can obviously tell she's gonna like turn on him or something.
No, it wasn't obvious. Oh.
Lando's kind of entertaining, but like not really.
I love Donald Glover, but yeah, it's too boring. It's just not a.
I mean, I
don't
didn't think
know.
it was like awful, but it wasn't like anything.
I'm not saying it's bad. I was just
Amazing.
bored. I was just like,
Well, it's also like I'm used to. Yeah,
It feels like a
he's-
Star Wars Battlefront story mode.
He kind of looks like, you know.
I'm not
Han
saying he
Solo, but
doesn't look like him.
No,
he
but
doesn't
he doesn't
act
really.
like him.
Because it's very like you can't just impersonate Harrison Ford.
Yeah, he
You
also
can't impersonate me, damn
like
it.
he doesn't act like him or like say the
Where's
stuff he does.
Carrie?
Like it's weird. Yeah. What a
Get
guy.
off my plane.
He was interesting.
If I could grow a beard, I'd grow my hair long again, but I can't. So
I can
Yeah,
grow
you
like
can.
a goatee and like sides, but I really can't grow. I mean, I can't grow a full thing. That's the thing.
I want what?
You want to know the secret to growing good facial hair? Is pushing really hard on the toilet.
Yeah.
And it kind of just like spurts out, you know, like the hair will just
Yep.
and grow.
Yep.
All right, then.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're truly recommend.
That's right.
Yeah, that's why like my legs are really hairy.
You just
too.
purposely make yourself really constipated so that you're just
Yeah.
like, please grow.
Yeah. Yeah, I eat what
Is
prunes?
that what you did senior year when everyone was making fun of your mustache?
No. You can't eat prunes. The opposite. You gotta get constipated.
Wait, do prunes help you?
Yes. That's
Poop?
yes.
Okay, I don't really. I don't think there are foods that.
No, I'm saying just make it.
Yeah,
I don't
Yeah,
know.
there
yeah.
is.
Sure. Make like. Sure. I mean, like,
Eat
freaking
like
Taco Bell makes me constipated.
Really?
Yes, if I eat too
Eat
much.
like an avocado.
A
pit,
lot of
dude?
like carbs, like
Like
chips and
lactose.
stuff.
Oh, that's gonna make me constipated.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, you
I
can't
mean,
eat
I'm-
ice cream.
I mean, I'm lactose
You're the
intolerant.
opposite,
Yeah,
bro.
so if I eat lactose, it's game
no, it's
over.
still the same. I can't eat a lot of lactose.
You hit blast off mode if you eat any
Blast
like.
off, no.
They should here we come.
I want a beard.
Yeah, with how many times I've had like lactose attacks? If your theory is correct, I would have like a freaking like beard down
no,
to here,
but
dude.
you aren't pushing hard enough.
I guess
what I'm
not,
saying?
dude.
Dude, no, the actual key trick though is you just have to grow it out, and even if it's crappy, then you just shave it and grow it out again, and then shave it and grow it out again. That's the secret. If you keep
I think the
shaving it when
se-
it's short,
I think the
it won't do
secret. No,
anything.
I think the secret is to not to trim it, to fully shave it.
That's what I'm saying. Like fully shave it, grow it out,
Yeah, but
As
I don't-
far as
I
you can
don't
go.
like doing that.
and then shave it all the way,
I don't,
and then grow it out.
I don't like that.
And then, dude, in like 2 months, you'll have as good of a stash as I did.
Yep, Andrew, you looked amazing.
So I
and-
shouldn't
yeah.
follow that.
And
then.
so-
I
and
should do
then-
something
Yeah,
else.
to the opposite.
Yeah. They might also put you on a government watch list. Just watch out. So
It's a meme song.
Bad song.
Ah!
It's stuck in my head and it's annoying now.
Part when
Dude.
it goes boom when the drums come in, I'm like, oh
Oh,
yeah.
that part's banger.
Dude, there was a girl that went to CV. I think I told you, but she left CV for like a year because her dad
Died.
would travel around, and he just like went to different parts of the world and taught Jesus music.
He
Yeah, like
teach
recorded it.
Oh,
And like recorded it. Like they had like Jesus. He was like, it was so interesting. It was kind of wacky. I don't know.
What?
all right, everybody. Thank you for
I
listening.
can't
to
hear you, bro. I'm listening to Reckless Love by
Corey.
Corey Ashbury.
All right, guys. Thank you for listening to the podcast. We'd like to thank our sponsor,
The Scums.
Jesus Christ, and the Scums.
You know,
But
it was
more
like when like everyone like there was like a reporter so that like quoted John Lennon for saying that the Beatles are as big as Jesus, and then
Scums
everyone
are
like
as big
burned
as
Beatles albums and stuff. So we're
Yeah.
gonna say the Scums are as big as Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll blow
Hey,
up.
any press is
They're
good
gonna blow
press,
up?
bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's how Donald Trump became president.
What? Oh yeah, any press is good press. All right. We'll drop a like and subscribe down below if
Turn that bell
you're
on.
a really cool kid.
I hate the bell, but you guys can
and
do it.
You just, are a homie bromy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeet. Make sure to send us stuff so we can review.
If you want to be a guest, okay,
Just
let us know.
make sure to DM us. And, is this another Jesus song?
No, this is Coldplay.
Oh, it's
Yellow,
yellow.
bro.
I'm not a big fan of Yellow, dude.
Hey,
It's
you are.
depressing.
You are
It was
now.
all
It's,
yellow.
it's such a depressing song.
No.
Yeah, it is.
All right,
I
thanks for
remember just
listening.
listening to it.
Thanks
She's
for listening.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for listening.